Like probably many people, I was very dimly, if at all, aware of sepsis until I got a call to say my sister was gravely ill in hospital. So I would like to say a few words about sepsis and about the important work that the Trust does. My sister Lorraine was ill with muscle pains and violently shaking. She went to the local NHS centre, but they sent her home with paracetamol. Within hours of that, she deteriorated to such an extent that her husband Jim called 999. They said, don't even wait for an ambulance, get her to A&E straight away, that's how urgently sepsis needs to be picked up. So the staff at Blackpool Victoria Hospital quickly spotted sepsis and started treatment straight away. So my sister was given huge doses of antibiotics. She was intubated, so they put tubes down her throat and a machine was breathing for her and they put her into a coma. They didn't expect it to last the night. A few days after that, she was awake, but quite weak and still intubated. But they could do something with the tube for a few minutes a day so she could speak to us. And she sounded fine, really, and we thought she was over the worst of it. But over time, she didn't recover. The ends of her fingers started to go black, and they said she might lose the ends of some fingers, the ends of some toes, and then as it spread, she might lose some fingers, all of her fingers. It just spread and it got worse and worse. Ultimately, it came down to a choice. They said, we can amputate both arms and legs, and the damage to your lungs is so great you're never going to breathe for yourself. Or we can stop treatment and you'll have about a day to say goodbye to your friends and family. And that's what she did. Sepsis killed about 48,000 people in the UK last year and about 11 million worldwide. That's more than breast cancer, bowel cancer and prostate cancer all added together. And about 40% of survivors suffer long-term, life-changing effects. Sepsis is treatable, but it needs to be spotted and treated very quickly for treatment to be effective. So if your loved one is suffering from at least one of the symptoms that we're showing on the screen, seek medical help immediately. And if in doubt, always ask the question, could it be sepsis? I'm delighted that Clarity has chosen the UK Sepsis Trust as our charity partner this year. I wanted to have a chat about sepsis and the important work that the Trust does. The Sepsis Trust has a number of aims, but probably the most important is education. Health professionals and the public need to know the symptoms of sepsis and the importance of getting treatment really quickly. They're a tiny organisation. Cancer Research UK, I believe, employs over 3,000 people in the UK. The Sepsis Trust has about 20. Our support can really help them get the message across.